Leah, this is an awesome testimony. Tell the people what the Lord did for you.
So there's two things I've always wanted to do. It's to sew a car and give somebody a briefcase full of cash, because it's fun, because why not? So while we were in Africa, on the Africa trip, I had the huge honor of being a part of it, and unfortunately, my car got totaled. So I got in a text message, the person's okay, but your car's totaled. And I was like, well, whatever. It's kind of, I'm glad the person's okay, but I wasn't really too worried about it. And I said, you know what, Lord, I'll just focus on Africa. I'll focus on my mission here, not worry about my car. I'll deal with that when I get back. And I had some help with the legal stuff of things, and which I'm very thankful for. And so I just said, Lord, if you can organize me a car whenever I get back, then I will sew the money that the insurance gives for my car. I'll sew it. So, the Africa trip obviously was amazing, awesome, life-changing. And then I came back, and during the conference, Dr. Eric Gagnon talked about there was a person whose car got totaled, and Pastor Eric told them, why don't you just believe for 2 cars? And I was like, oh, that's what I can do with the cash. Because I already made it up in my heart to sew it. I just didn't exactly know where. So I said, okay, if I get a car, I'll sew the money, I'll buy someone else a car. Because that's anyways already something I've always wanted to do. So I think it was 2 weeks ago or something, I got a text. It was actually a different trip we were on in the States. And somebody ended up buying me a car, and it has all these warranties on it. So for the next 45,000 miles, I don't have to pay for any maintenance or anything. And it's awesome. The cool thing is that it's actually what I wanted, but I didn't know I wanted. And it has all these little gadgets and stuff. And I was like, this is so cool. Because I didn't think that it was a better car than the car I previously had. And so I was able to sew the money. So there's this couple that was believing God for a car, and I gave them a little briefcase, and I went to the bank and I cashed the check, which was super fun. And the bank person just looked at me like I was nuts. And I cashed the check, put it in the little briefcase, put a little toy car in there with a little remote, because why not? And it's for fun. And the couple was, super surprised. So it's so cool because you're out there, you're doing what you're called to do, you're going after souls, something happens, and you're just like, you know what, Lord, I'm not going to worry about it, you'll take care of everything. You get back, everything lined up perfectly, so now I have 2 cars that I was able to sew one, basically, and keep one, which is awesome. So I just wanted to share that, and then if anyone's believing for a car, just believe for 2, because why not, and just sew the other one. So I'm very thankful, so thank you.